Hi, welcome back to my YouTube page. So today I am going to go through one of my listings. Now I don't usually post on my listings on YouTube, but this one I think is pretty important for you to see, especially if you are an investor, a landlord that has tenants, and you are thinking about selling your home while the tenants are still living there. There are a few points that I want to point out to you. One, be very open. Be very open about your process, what you plan to do, and your expectations of that tenant. Many times when a tenant lives in the home, they're not going to treat the home as a owner would. So it may not be kept up as well by the tenant. So set your expectations. Declutter, keep the home clean, and especially about showings. If the tenant cannot show on Sundays or Mondays or a specific day or time, your real estate agent has to know that. It has to be very clear. And if you want an open house or you want the home open on weekends, you have to be very clear to your tenant as well. So open communication is important. Let the tenant know your expectations. And then let your realtor know what you have agreed to do or not to do with that tenant, because most of the time your realtor has to have that conversation with a showing agent. The expectation, how will the showing agent get into the home? Is there a lockbox? Will the tenant let them in, or does the listing agent have to show up and let them in? So your listing agent needs to know what you have agreed upon with that tenant, and preferably your listing agent be in conversation with that tenant as well. So have very open communication between yourself, your tenant, and your real estate agent. So this home has been on the market maybe 7 days. I'm finally holding an open house and I was able to go through the home. Again, I don't usually show homes, but I do want to point out to investors and landlords that this is the expectation of a tenant. I've had to say many times to declutter, clean up, pick stuff off the floor because we have showings, and sometimes they try to cancel at the last minute. So open communication, expectations are very, very important. But take a look at this home. The tenant did clean up. I did hold an open house. It was very successful. So this can work out. Take a look. So, what did you think? Not bad, right? I mean, there are some things that may have been better if the owner occupied this home. There are things that may have been the same. I will never know because that is not the situation. So we have to not compare the two too often. You do have expectations. You do have, marks that you like to go by. But work with every person differently because each situation is different. Now this home, with the market, no problem to sell, but the key is communication between the real estate agent, the tenant, and of course the owner. The owner sets the expectation. So if you are that investor or landlord, you set the bar. Listen to your agent and also listen to your tenant, and it can work. Have a great day. Be sure to follow me on my social media pages. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube page. Of course, we are flipping a house, so come back for another one of those videos. And I'll see you soon.